Yes. INA, you could give two shits. You could care less. Not one bit. But before we get to Cucamonga Girl there, I want to play a little something I played before. Um, it's funny, but it tells a lot. Take it away, Nikita.
Oh, I know it all. So, one business owner, is it
Hey,
okay to
girl,
say the name? A business
Holly.
owner, is it okay to say the name? Okay, so Rucker Holden was bringing a cigar lounge to Dalton.
Okay.
Okay, so just so happened, Kiana works for him in his other businesses.
What did you just say? Now, people are going to say, oh, well, she's talking about Rucker's Cigar Lounge, right? Hold on.
Works for him in his other businesses.
Other businesses, trustee, Kiana Belcher. Well, let me say hi to the room. Karis, Beth, Doria, April, good to see ya. Holly, happy morning to you. Douglas is in the house. Now, let me tell you something right now. Uh, if you come in here starting your shit, you're banned. Period. I don't care. This train has left the station, and we're gonna land that plane. That's another term too. Okay, go ahead. You little self-snitching criminal, you.
Okay, so just so happened,
Yeah.
Kiana works for him in his other businesses. But because she don't like Kiana, Trustee Belcher, she's not gonna give Rucker what he want. In fact, she told him, if you don't get your bitch in order, I'm not giving you what you want.
No. Tiffany Henyard didn't want all the drugs, gaming, and liquor. Period. Mr.
Yeah, so get this.
LC to
He
you.
came into the office one day. This is how I found all this out. He came into the office one day.
Huh?
They said DeAndre Rucker. I'm like, I know DeAndre. Hold on. What's up? He told me, he said, I'm trying to get my business together, blah, blah,
Nice.
blah. I said, yeah, I just heard your building was not compliant. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
He said, that's not true. He had it investigated. He had it, inspected. Everybody, it's been inspected 5, 6 times. He was in compliance. She just didn't like him. Now get this. That same day,
Full.
there's an ordinance to have his cigar lounge open. Now, let me tell you something if you've never been to Rucker Cigar Lounge, it's sexy, grown and sexy. Riff Raff can't even afford the cigars, yet alone anything else in there, so you're not gonna get them there. It's sexy, real nice for grown-ups. It's just nice, good music, all that.
Yeah, too bad the riffraff owns it. Okay, Mr. LC. Good to see you. Purple, good to see you. Everybody coming in. Eyes, top of the evening for you. I really have to fix Bear. She's starting to irritate me. Okay, Little Miss Sexy. We got that out of the way, right? Okay. But what is going on? What'd you say, Kenna Belcher? Yeah, Belcher. Uh, you,
Announcements at this time.
you know, every time I hear your name, I feel like belching. But go ahead and tell everybody how sorry you are for what's happened at Rutgers and that poor man murdered. Not transitioned, murdered. Thank you, Shay, for pointing that out.
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to be recognized.
Okay,
Eh,
I'll go with Trustee Belcher.
Okay. Um, well, they're leaving out, but I would like to say this, and I'm saying it publicly because while I understand that someone has lost their life in tragedy, they have made this a political spectacle. I have not worked for DeAndre Rucker since 2023. If anybody fact check or whatever, they would know that. I feel
Bitch, I'm gonna fact check where you work now. You see, you can't cover it up, Kiana. And this nasty ass attitude. Well, what did Tiffany go through? TK times three. Good to see you. But you are just so heartfelt for this family. We can hear it in your voice. You are so sorry for what happened. It's a tragedy, isn't it, Kiana? Uh, I think you're a bufferella.
it has not only created chaos in our community,
Oh,
but the police department has been in contact with whoever and is doing their job. Just as they're stating, and whoever is here, all the things that's going on Facebook, Instagram, everything. I have children too, and they're seeing my face plastered all over the internet for something I had nothing to do with.
kind of like what you did to Tiffany Henyard, huh? Oh, okay, go ahead, you poor little weak ass feeling bitch.
I was at home minding my business. And I feel it's very unfair to keep
Oh,
being attacked on social media.
oh, oh, God, you poor thing. I'm so sorry, Kiana Belcher. It must be horrible to be attacked on social media because, it's just like, oh, we're under attack. I was just minding my own business with my children at my side. Fuck off.
With something that I had nothing to do with. I'm not employed by the person, haven't been employed by the person in more than 3 years. And I
You bet your ass I'm gonna check that out. Purple, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. How you doing?
feel it's unfair.
It's unfair. It's unfair. Oh, oh my gosh. It's like Brittany Norwood with PTSD on steroids.
Smith and Wesson sell guns. Is everybody accusing everybody that's employed by Smith and Wesson? I just feel that it's unfair, and I'm sorry for their tragedy and their loss.
You
But at
sound
the
it.
same time, people have to realize that people have families, and they have made this tragedy a political spectacle. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, trustee
Kind
Stan.
of like you did with Tiffany Henyard.
Good
Hey,
evening, ladies.
Saint Sinner, how are you? So I have a little few things that were posted up on Dalton Politics. Hey, Nikita Cloud, where are you? People want to know. Aren't you supposed to be PR for Dalton? And possibly Thornton Township? Mary Avant? You're on the police committee, whatever garbage piece of shit that thing is. What say you, Mary Avant? Isn't this interesting? It's fascinating, isn't it? Let me see here. What we got? Where are you, Nikita Cloud? Huh. Oh, what's this one say? Oh, talk about Channel 7 News yesterday. Ah, somebody went to the meeting. Good on you. The police? The chief of police lied? No. Say it isn't so. I'm not gonna be on long here today. I'm gonna play a few things. Uh, INA for the culture. I will say it every damn live stream. I know there's good people there. I know there's people that just want to help. I know there are. Get out. Get out now while you can. Get out. Don't look back. It just say, okay, I was wrong. I felt a kind of something kind of way, but now it's just it's too much because they don't do anything, do they? And shit, girl. I'm gonna call you shit, girl. You see, this is part of Jed's chat. I kind of like to watch Jed's chat for some reason. It's just a thing with me. But okay, go ahead, Goofy, and shout out to Shay, Real Light Nut Crew. Please, please subscribe to him. Listen to him. He is the GOAT. And his vault is undefeated. And no, Shay, I'm never going to catch up with you, even with all the videos I have. Cynthia, good morning. Here we go. Ah, Goofy.
What's good, family? How y'all doing? This is your boy
And I absolutely love putting the timestamp on date and time on there.
Jedediah. And look,
Yeah.
I am coming on here to say some things to you briefly. It is a lot of things that's going on. There are people who are messaging me about the shooting of the young man Capri. I had not been involved. I did not necessarily plan on being involved in this situation that's going on in Dalton, Illinois. But obviously Dalton, Illinois is back in the news cycle because of this shooting of the business owner.
Why do you sound like your balls have been clipped?
Okay, hold on. Let me tell them don't call me back because they're going to try it. All right, I'm going to try to, hopefully,
Hideous
wait,
work.
let me cut on Do Not Disturb. Okay, wait,
One more
before
thing before dumbass starts speaking. Thank you so much for the donations for the coffee. I wish I could put in personal messages and all I can give you is hearts, but I really appreciate it immensely.
start talking again because somebody called me. Can you all hear me and see me clearly? Just kind of
No.
give me a confirmation really quickly so I can say some stuff.
Right. What do you got to say? Chipmunk. Sewer
Can you
rat.
tell me if you can clearly see me, hear me? Thank you for coming on, Logan, Renita.
The agony of listening to this. Good grief.
I hate this when people call me. It just oh yes, okay. Thank you, Melanie.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Douglas,
So again,
yeah.
I'm Jedediah. As
Damn.
you would know, obviously you came on this page, and so there is a shooting that took place in Dalton, Illinois. If you was on the live stream the day that it happened, you saw that in real time. We were aware of the situation, but I had not really kind of sort
Really? George, good morning. Good to see you.
of got involved or focused in on it because I have not been trying to deal with advocacy on that level. I've been more so focused on building and the things that I have going on. But a lot of people have been messaging me about the shooting of Capri in Dalton, Illinois. Asking why my silence, if I would get involved, saying that the family deserves justice. Even going as far as to saying, hey, you supported the administration that now at the helm of the government, why now all of a sudden you're silent? The first thing that I want to say is I don't think that I have a administration. Why I don't think that I am or that I should be responsible for the governance of the city.
It's not a city. It is a village. The village of Dalton. Oh, for Pete's sakes, do I have to put the seal up for you so you can get it?
But I don't think that I can shun when everybody is kind of sort of expressing themselves, just like I wouldn't shun if everybody was praising them. I just want to be clear here. Don't nobody pay me shit. Like, I'm not on nobody's payroll. I'm not necessarily obligated, but I do have a heart for injustices being addressed and resolved. And then I got dumb hoes and bitches.
Well, the only dumb hoes and bitches are the ones that are in your chat. And man, they're shrinking. Hopefully we're getting to people to get the hell away from you in this cult that you've got going. Let me ask you something. How much is Rucker worth?
Who often try to create a mess in any and everything that I got going on. But I have learned.
No, we tell the truth to help people. Go ahead, shut up, Conscious. Go ahead.
Something that is very powerful, and that is to take time for myself,
Good for you.
and make sure that I'm good, make sure that I'm healthy.
Right.
So with that being said,
Okay.
I do want you all to know that I have seen your messages. I've just now asked the people of Dalton, do they want me to take a closer look into this? I'm willing to do so.
Speaking of messages, I've been giving out the proton.me. People are saying they have emailed me. I'm not getting them. So please use bearcubadirondack@gmail.com. That's the best one for getting messages. I'm not getting the emails. I'm sorry. I hope you don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. I just don't see them.
But I'm only coming by the request. I'm not coming because I ain't got nothing going on. But in the shooting of this basketball player in Dalton, Illinois, there seems to be a lot of varying storylines, a lot of different perspectives, and a lot of concern. And so I do want to be clear here. I am not a person that is biased when it comes to justice or right versus wrong.
Oh, really?
And I am now instructing my team to take a full, thorough look at this from our level and our ability to do so. We fought Tiffany Inyard, and we demonstrated a great deal of our capacity. I'm going to take the same force and tenacity to do so right now. So over the next coming days, you're going to hear what our findings are. I have spoke to several individuals. As you know, I have relationships across many different places in Illinois, and it is my understanding that something is stirring, and it's going to be coming up really, really soon concerning the matter. But what we're going to do is go to the beginning of it all the way to the conclusion, and I'm saying this in advance to Vivian Allen. Shut your goofy ass up. What? Because you already on there. Jetta, they deserve this, they deserve, but go.
Some national advocate you are. Hey, Scott, good morning. I'm sorry, I was out in the kitchen getting a little bit more coffee. Purple. Yes, he has several open lawsuits, multiple people, from across the country. Not, and he doesn't know how to shut up. He thinks that, he's big man on campus. No, Jed, you're not. And why are you bringing up Vivian Allen? She's your go-to, isn't she?
Get it for him, ho. But we know you can't because you're not a person that tells the truth.
Says the person who never tells the truth.
You lied. You were revealed by me that you lied, and you are rehearsing that same goofy shit. Shut your mouth and stay in the place of someone that is a recipient of what we all pay taxes into, and let the professionals handle it.
Well, you're not a professional, and neither is your team. I've been working very, very hard for the past week. The shit that I have on you, Jed, is going to make people.
Got the advocacy part, so I want to be very clear about that up front. I'm not going to come and fight these goofy people who need something they will never have, not in other people's life. And so people often get mad at me because I'll tell or say the things like that that need to be said. You know, all skin folk and kin folk, I wish there was a way that we could trade some niggas, but we stuck with them. But I'm not going to stick beside them. I'm going to be very clear here. There has been people saying all manner of stuff. They have not provided a lot of proof. That's going to be different with me. So I'm not bringing chaos. I'm just honest. I'm direct. I'm effective. People hate it. I'm going to be the same way in doing this. Y'all call me.
Jed, I don't hate you. I absolutely 100% don't hate you. I talk to the people who follow you blindly. And I'm trying to protect them against you.
And so I'm gonna do what Jedediah does. So
Oh,
we're gonna
you
be looking
okay?
into this case. We're gonna be thorough about it. I'm gonna be
Probably the
reporting on
fly
it as things
swatter.
become available. My team is hard at
Oh,
work on this. They've been dealing with it for the last 48 hours
hello,
because we've been
fresh.
getting
What's
calls
that
since the
like
shooting
that?
happened. And so we're going to be releasing those things as it becomes available.
Really?
Two things that I can tell you already is that this was
Oh,
nope. I'm gonna wait till we get all of the finalized information, and then we're gonna bring it out. Okay, so
right.
that's me making the public announcement.
Oh,
INA
okay.
is now jumping into the conversation in the chat,
Ooh,
and we're going
jumping
to be
in.
giving you guys the updated information. Now, if you all know, there's been a group of people
What information did you just give? None. Go ahead.
that we have been able to
What?
we echo. They're called the VNOTs, and the VNOTs has expanded a little bit. You know, all these motherfuckers who ain't never
I'm not a VNOT, but people are expanding because they're seeing you as the sewer rat that you are. And shit, girl, I got something for you too.
had friends. They found a couple more people, and now they think that they're a
Here she
legion. They think they're an
comes.
army,
A
and we'll give them
legion?
credibility. They have expanded from maybe 1 to 2 to about 12. It's about
Coldplay?
12 people, and the VNAS has expanded
Ah,
even
the rocking
nationally. They
chair.
have now been able to recruit members nationally. They even have their own broadcasters and things of that nature. But what are the
Because he doesn't have anything purple, he just does this all the time. He says, I've got information, I will share it in the coming days, and everyone will see what I'm talking about in the coming days never come.
VNAS? It is the victimization
I'm so sorry, I'm trying to talk fast because I got a lot of things to do today.
network of Thornton Township, coined by the amazing Cooking with Frank.
Oh?
And Cooking with Frank basically took these whiny bitches and he gave them a title so that we can identify them. And so these people, they've been fucking with me. They've been fucking with me nonstop. Since I left Dalton, since I left dealing with that, and while I've been trying to get ready to build these houses in Harvard, they've been fucking with me. They trying to extort me. I mean, they have been coming to places where I'm at and beating themselves up and then claiming it to be mob action. Think they got some mental things going on, filing so many frivolous court documents. And I went to court today. And, it's so amazing when you're in court and you listen to that, the VNOTs talk. Do you all know? And look, they're not going to tell y'all this. They're not going to tell you this because they know that unless you show up to court, you're not going to know. So they're going to act like they're doing something great. So let me tell you about this because I think this is funny. So the first thing that I want to tell y'all is that today in court, it was so fucking amazing to listen to this person say, this is starting to cost me. What the fuck you expected? You want to keep playing court games and you want to keep filing, keep traveling up there. I'm on Zoom. I'm busy. My lawyer was sitting in the waiting area, couldn't get into the
You don't have a lawyer.
call, but I had to text my lawyer and say, you know what? Don't even worry about it. This ain't even no shit to worry about. See you at
I
trial.
do.
And so
My mother thought
basically,
I was talking to her.
it was interesting to sit there and watch them kick their own ass, and they've done that consistently in the courtroom. And so this was one of the best times I
The
had
jet
ever been in court.
plane.
When that judge, and I'm just sitting there looking and I'm
Okay.
watching from the comfort of where I'm at, and they
Yeah, Charge. He never produces any receipts. None.
this is starting to
Uh,
cost me. Oh, bitch, you couldn't get a waiver.
oh, yeah, Shay. Shout out to Shay.
You couldn't get a court waiver. They got court waivers for the poor, but at the same time, you better not be lying. We know you living in that basement. We see all that fancy ass equipment, and you global bitch. A global bitch shouldn't be struggling to pay no court fine.
What is it about basements? This is something I don't understand. Uh, some areas people don't have basements, okay, but a lot of homes, actual homes, Jed, uh, buildings where people live, a home, have basements where they kind of store things. Some people have bars down there. Some people have weight equipment down there. It's kind of like a gigantic room. And they put all kinds of nifty stuff down there. I don't know what it is about basements and Jed, but he's a gutter rat. No espresso yet?
So,
Uh-oh.
I'm sitting up and saying, they said this is starting
Espresso.
to cost me. And I'm saying, oh, sounds like a personal problem. But what's really crazy is, and that's so fucked up, that the VNOT that is in Oklahoma, why are they not raising money for them? They raising all this money, getting all these super chats and shit.
Why would he? Why? That's not his problem. Eh, Yeah, full studio.
Doing interviews.
Man, that pissed you off, that interview with Amir, didn't it? Oh, shit. That really pissed you off to no end. I could see you punching the air with your scrawny little arms that have flab underneath them.
But they ain't sending y'all no court filing fees. That's fucked up. You got to be careful who your friends are. So anyway, what's funny about this is, they were doing that, and so they put the paper up there, and the judge says,
Oh, you
you call this
shake,
emotion. This is not emotion. But this was the best part when the lawyer said, clearly AI.
Does anybody even know if he went to court yesterday, day before yesterday? Who knows? Jed, you're a revolving door with courts. I wonder why. That's a fake laugh. Look at his eyes.
Sorry. It's so funny.
Sorry?
When you have these people try to present as if they just so smart and so knowledgeable. Even told y'all that they had degrees in these things and they were slowing us down.
Jed, I showed all my training. Go ahead.
And they were going to get their results and they were going to fuck me up. Yeah, the judge said, this AI generated document that you think is emotion is not emotion. So ChatGPT done lied to your chat.
Oh, Zoom.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure ChatGPT will be.
Well, do I still have that on? Here's a little Chat GPT. And I do this for you, Jed, because you just can't read or understand, okay? So reading is fundamental. So is hearing. Okay, so here you go. I hope.
A reaction channel, sometimes called a reactionary channel in casual conversation, is a YouTube channel where the creator records themselves watching, listening to, discussing, analyzing, or responding to someone else's content. Examples include reacting to another YouTuber's video, reacting to music videos, reacting to movie trailers, reacting to news clips, reacting to live streams, reacting to public speeches or interviews, and reacting to viral videos. A reaction channel usually adds value by providing commentary and opinions, analysis and critique, humor, educational explanations, context and fact-checking, and personal experiences related to the topic. The key is that viewers are watching not just for the original content, but for the creator's unique perspective.
So basically, you can fuck off with that stupid little statement there. But let's get back to Goofy because he's got a lot to say.
Added to the lawsuits. ChatGPT getting sued for lying. ChatGPT done told him, "Oh, I got you. Let me help you out. This is what they did. Oh, they told ChatGPT a couple of them narratives, and ChatGPT said, "Oh yeah, just handle it like this. File this, and do all that, and they did this, and they went and filed, and the judge said, you know what? Fuck out of here." Told that motherfucker, if a toilet broke, call a plumber. If you need legal advice, call a lawyer.
Who are you talking to? When you're looking off to your right, have things to
I'm
do.
sitting over here like, well, damn, my lawyer's sitting over there in the queue, can't get in. But I like I said, I text him, don't even worry about it, man. Go to another case. I'll see y'all in a minute. But yeah, they keep fucking with me.
Right.
And so what was really funny was
Ooh.
when they tried to get combative with the judge, I asked for a dismissal. Judge said, trial is in 2 weeks. You don't get to come in this courtroom 2 weeks early trying to get an early win. Are you denying me? Yes, ho.
What does this have to do with the murder in Dalton? What? What does it have to do with the... Go ahead, 'cause you're stupid, you sewer rat.
So right now, they told y'all that they were going to do a press conference outside. I'm assuming that no news station showed up. Did anybody see the press conference that was outside the courthouse that I was supposed to be in today? Because I ain't seen it.
You took that from an interview that they had with the news. That was a few months back. Go ahead.
They organizing it. Everybody come together. We're going to stop this man. So one of the things that I thought was also funny.
That's right, Shay. His lawyers in the waiting room, waiting to be summoned by Jed. Pick me up an espresso, will ya?
As the judge made it clear, he could punch you in the face. That's not this courtroom. He can run you over with his car. And I know that sissy was up in there like, you better believe they finna bitch. He said, wait, what? He said, yes, Mr. Brown can punch you in the face. That ain't this courtroom. Well, we did that already when you hit me in the throat. Your daughter spit in my face, which we're not past statute of limitations yet. So I'm still considering if I want to sue her. We've been doing asset identification because when I do serve, I'm going to serve. You going to get served when your diet serves. So, yeah, his daughter spit in my mouth. And so we're still trying to see if we want to. This is the crazy part, is I'm still trying to find a way to get these people to understand, stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. I have not been an advocate for 17 years because I'm dumb and because I'm goofy. And so court was really great today because I just sat there and watched, and they got mad and oh, this the other thing. They told the court that I was a frivolous lawsuit filer, and I've only filed probably 3 compared to their 40.
Thank you, Shay.
There are 7 cases and there are 40 motions. It's so funny to me. And so what was really great about this is the judge said, this isn't a motion, but just like the one that you just filed over there, yeah, that denied. You don't even have a cross complaint because your ChatGPT, you know what? You ain't paid that subscription. Stop using the free ChatGPT. I heard the actual paid service is a motherfucker. That's why Chat did you like that.
Okay, I got it. You have your own espresso maker. Okay, got it. Go. I was thinking, wait a minute, $25 for a cup of espresso? Never mind. Conscious got it wrong.
Tired of you talking all the time and then you ain't gave them no coins because you need money in this world. And so it was great. It was fucking phenomenal. And, you know, to see all of them sitting there, they must enjoy all these L's. I'm trying to figure it out. INA, 1400, VNOTs, 0. So, look at Francis. I don't even know how to say it. It's Francis. My audience is dumber than me. So you just called 143 people dumb. You're a part of my audience. This is the wit of these people. Your audience is dumb. You're literally watching every broadcast. You literally was in my inbox asking for me to make peace with conscience. You literally cannot get my name out your dick suckers. You was on dog.
Why do you have to always say dick sucker? Because you're always sucking dick, apparently. All you keep saying is dick sucker. You're, and it is Francois, not Francis. Francois, but, you're stupid, so go ahead and, you know, Jed, I told you, I don't need an apology from you. You wish death on my mother, and then you put up on your page, a disgusting thing where my mother was dead, right? You're gonna pay for that.
Hamilton's page last night when they was talking about Mary, who was an elected official in her own right, talking about the treasurer of INA, Jedediah, the commander, trying to be so funny. It is the funniest shit ever. I know it's funny, right? You're literally watching, Thomas, your audience is as dumb as you. Okay, boo. Well, praise to God that God help us with our IQ. But right now, this dummy, I keep winning. And the crazy part is I'm winning in my piece. Jedediah Brown, Tiffany Henry showed up to the village. I do know Tiffany Henyard was there. They had to laugh. You know what? You know you fucked up when you got to laugh at yourself. Oh, I got 3 stars. We're going to take that and apply that to the victory fund. So anyway, we expect to have a victory in all court cases that are being filed. And we can expect to keep on winning. But court today was epic. The most entertaining shit. I was in court yesterday with Tiffany Henyard and Kamal. I was virtual. And in the court case, it really shocked me when Kamal said to the questioning, he's been cross-examined, and he told the court, he
Why
said,
didn't I put
I
him
had
on
a stroke
1.25 speed?
and my memory is bad. I'm like, that is fucking insane. I want to believe in Tiffany getting better so bad, but sometimes, ladies, you can't ascend from where you are because of the dumbass nigga who you got by your side. Women are able to make men's dream come true.
Jed, let me ask you a little something there, buckaroo. That township brawl. You had your panties in a bunch over Kamal, right? Because of that incident at Tiffany's house, right? And Nate Fields' father had a knife. It's true. I showed the pictures. So let me ask you something, buckaroo. You little sewer rat. Kamal Woods. There's a question that's been kind of floating around in my mind. Did you want to do something to him with that knife? But it was thwarted. Look up that word. By Tiffany Henyard jumping in the fight. Huh? Huh? And why did Lavelle Redmond say, I will smoke you for free if he wasn't being paid? Huh? Valeria Stubbs? What are you holding back Lavelle Redmond for? Huh? Mary Vaught? In that fight as well? Huh. Funny how that goes.
But I'm going to tell you something, what can mess up a woman's potential is a horrible head. And if he is that dumb to not think that the courts could request his medical records, he better have had a stroke. God forbid that better be a medical record for that. However, since he's suing me for $10 million, I can't wait. I'm not going to talk about legal strategy. See, people just be doing shit. One thing that you don't have to practice is the truth. That's why you should just tell it in all things. Because a matter of court record is a matter of court record in every case. Kamal, you probably should drop your lawsuit against me. Just a bit of advice. So anyway, yeah. That stuff was denied. We're moving forward. We've also figured out that there is an investigation going on of a violation of my order. And we are conversating with the state's attorney's office because
Oh, that's easy charge. She was out on the streets, allegedly fucking everything with a dick. And without a dick, allegedly. So you know, when you get pregnant like that, you know who the fuck it is.
we believe that Burnham elected officials may be compromised a little bit because people are related to Burnham officials. But that also blows my mind. You got a whole elected official in your family, in a community where you could do good. But you rather start fucking with everybody else everywhere because that bitch ass city is boring. But it's okay. You got to remember, in this life, you reap what you sow. And while you're busy creating and stirring pots over there, you got to think
Shay.
about what it affects, what it influences, and what it resembles. Brenda Greer is a public safety trustee in Burnham, Illinois.
I can't believe I didn't speed this up.
A government official who an advocate can righteously and constitutionally research, and who a citizen could actually even run someone against. Now, that's a hypothetical situation. I don't know if I even care that much. But I'm saying, think about it like that. When people be doing shit, think about the full picture. But yeah, I'm
is
not
this helping,
harassing
Dalton?
anybody. I'm not cyberbullying anybody. I don't care about these fucking
You're gonna regret those words, trust me.
idiots. But yes, damn, Francois, I must have tapped that ass real good. You
Oh, he
shut the
finally
fuck
said
up.
Francois.
I was waiting on a response, an actual
I
follow-up.
know.
Damn, I fucked you up. Yeah, go over there to the incompetent chat where everybody feeds off of their own goofiness, their own weird assness. That's the safe space for that. We're too critical in our thinking over here to be playing those
You don't even know what that word means.
high school games. We grown as fuck.
At least we graduated from high school.
So shut your ass up, because this child will treat you every time. Do you know why there seems to be no progress on the FBI investigation of Tiffany Henyard? No, I don't.
Yeah, right, Douglas.
But
No.
I think that she deserves a
What?
small amount of
All that blubbering you did about Tiffany Henyard, how she's going to jail in 2 weeks, Andrew Holmes going to jail in 2 weeks, and now you got nothing, as usual.
consideration because there has not been an arrest. I think that that's just a righteous. I think that's a righteous thing to do, but she keep on fucking up her grace
Amen
by
to
doing
that,
stupid
April.
shit. And so they got a case, you know, and then to see her come into the Dalton meeting yesterday. First of all, I could tell as a woman, Tiffany Henyard is hurting. I just
How would you know what it feels like to be a woman? Oh, never mind.
haven't figured out. I don't know her, so I can't figure out why she's hurting. But I do know she's hurting, and the reason why is because you could see that when people were greeting her, she kept trying to amplify it to, y'all see people not against me, y'all see people love me and people respect me. So I know that she's hurting, and as a Christian, she is a soul. That does bother me, but it also, it's like, but she make it hard. She make it hard to just be like, Tiffany, you know, I want to see you do better. You look at it, be like, girl, shut the fuck up. But the good Christian in me want to say, man, I see the soul, I see the hurt. I wonder what that all is like. But they so butthurt about the shit that she came into Dalton meeting yesterday because she thought she had a moment. She came in that meeting because she wanted to see them suffer.
Touche to Tiffany. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
There you go. Mom's doing a lot better. I'm gonna try to get her out for a short walk today.
And that's something that I
Good morning, Wyoming, our little vampire.
don't really rock with, because the optic of it, the feel of it, the delivery of it, it didn't come across as I genuinely want to see justice done, especially for this family that is grieving. It came across as, oh, I get a moment to see them suffer. I am on here laughing at the V-Knots because it's dumb as fuck. But the truth is that I just want them to realize you cannot box with God. You not going to be able to do something to me that he don't allow. And therefore, stop fucking with me. Find you a purpose, because you ain't the first person that's tried to take me out. You won't be the last. But one thing that all of those individuals will have consistently is that you fail, and I always go higher. And so, yeah, I want to see them in their own lane. If something happened to them, I would not, something happened to them like for real, I would probably be like, I don't know. It just depends on what it is. Like if they stub a toe, I'm gonna laugh at that shit.
And when you wish death on someone's mother, you're gonna laugh at that shit too.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of things in this world that hurt.
You see, there's a lot of new people here, and I appreciate it and everything. But Jedediah Brown on a live stream wished death on my mother, who is going to be 93 this year. And he wished death on my mother so he could laugh at my pain.
But if you walking and you stub your motherfucking toe on a piece of furniture on the corner of it, that shit funny as fuck. I would laugh at that. I would feel no remorse. But I don't want people to be in a space that God doesn't want them to be. And it's like God created, just like you want beautiful people to thrive, God created ugly people too. They got to thrive too. So just ain't thriving with me. Anyway, off into a tangent. Y'all know how I do. I love y'all. We're going to look into this case in Dalton, Illinois. I am not interested in fighting y'all and create no drama, no chaos. But all the people talked, all the people did what they did. Let me remind y'all why I'm like always going to be regarded as, and I'm a Leo, so I'm going to talk like this.
What makes you think I'm not a Leo? And what does that even mean? You were born in August. Big deal.
I'm going to show y'all why I got that big dick energy. Because I'm finna.
There you go with your dick again. What is it? Can you tell me, Mom? Let me ask you something. What is it with a so-called man that keeps bringing up his dick?
Who knows? They think they're superior, I guess.
Oh.
Because they have one. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Go ahead, Dickless.
Put my resources on it now. I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. I'm going to give you guys the update as it is righteously available according to the facts. So you should go to YouTube and subscribe or watch Investigate and Advocate, because I'm going to give you a full-fledged update of our findings in this case with Rucker and Capri.
Really? How'd that work out? Can't believe I didn't put him on 1.25 speed. Gosh, he's so boring. I forget how boring he is. However, gathering evidence. Ah. There we go. Okay, you're walking.
Hello, Felicia.
Congratulations.
Give me 1 second. I really did push the button on mistake, but it's cool because I was gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna walk outside, but I was coming to you all. Give me 2 seconds. Greetings, family. How you doing? This is your boy Jedediah. I'm the proud host of the YouTube broadcast and
What?
team of Investigate and Advocate.
Yeah, but you're on Facebook. But you're on Facebook, Jed, so proud owner. Okay, got it. Okay, okay, go ahead, 'cause I got things to do, people to see, places to go.
As well as the proud commander of my wonderful national family for the culture. I wanted to come on here right now to tell you that as of the last probably little over 56 hours, Jesus Christ, with over the last 56 hours, our teams have been working hard to get down to the bottom of the shooting that involves businessman Rucker and basketball player Capri.
Really?
We spoke to many individuals, and we have been able to ascertain some very, very specific details.
Well, speaking of details, Jed, I forgot. You know that whatever you spread all over your body, what are you putting it on your clothes for? I used to see a guy in the stores, and he would go in the store and pick out perfume, cover his whole body and hair with it to get rid of the smell because he didn't take a shower. Go ahead.
To clear up some that are out there that are actually not going to check out factually. A few of them that I want to share with you
My mother just said, I remember that.
is that INA can say, we will allege at this moment, that at this current time, the state's attorney, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office is in the village of Dalton right now as we speak, conducting some type of operation. We have monitors over the city, and we will give you updates as they become available.
Right.
But not just that. It is my privilege to report to you all factually that we have been able to confirm that the shooting in question did not take place at the lounge.
Really? Wow. Huh. Is that true?
It took place at a weekend at a brunch spot.
Oh.
I do believe that Rutgers still owns the brunch spot. But
Well. Oh, where'd you go, Nikita? We gotta make this fun, Nikita. Where are you? Your little sexy self. We gotta make this fun here, 'cause it's Jed and Nikita Cloud and you mean this?
Oh, I know it all. So, one business owner, is it okay to say the name?
Sure.
Business owner, is it okay to say the name?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Rucker Holden was bringing a cigar lounge to Dalton. Okay, so just so happened, Kiana works for him in his other businesses. But
in his other businesses. Thank you for that, Cloudy. Go ahead, Jed.
actually, the shooting did not take place at the lounge. It was at a brunch spot. The second thing is that there was not 4 shots, as many people have said.
Really?
There were 3.
Who said there was 4?
And the third thing is that we have obtained exclusive audio of this event that we're going to be sharing with you all on tonight.
Really?
But the one thing that I do want to say to you also that I personally found interesting, as you know, I've taken my time in advocating in Dalton, and we were giving you a lot of information exclusive
that the trustees gave you and Mary Avant. Go ahead.
and First Strand. So there's our credibility, because it's no different than what we're going to be able to do now.
Really?
But I found it interesting that the second person on the scene of this tragic event
was Andrew Holmes, trustee of the
No.
Village of Dalton. And not only was he the second person on the scene, Andrew
Why are you always dick riding Andrew Holmes? Because you couldn't get him the first time.
Holmes contacted 911. When
And I apologize for my language, but Joe, how are you? Good to see you.
Andrew Holmes, trustee Andrew Holmes of the Village of Dalton, arrived on the scene of this shooting
I'll work
incident,
on it.
he saw an individual that was doing CPR. Andrew Holmes beckoned for the Andrew Holmes beckoned for the individual to stop doing CPR because there
Oh,
was GSW's wounds to the chest.
critical.
Once the first responders arrived, trustee of the Village of Dalton, Andrew Holmes, drove away from the scene. This is not speculation. We are alleging because it is the proper thing.
Okay, so Andrew Holmes was on the scene and emergency personnel came. So what did you expect him to do? It really, Rita, good morning. So Andrew Holmes left the scene because kind of like professional emergency personnel came and go ahead.
To do, but we are fact checking everything 3 times before I say
Right,
anything.
right.
That is the information factually right now. Number one, I'll say it again.
Well,
And someone I don't know the layout of everything just yet. I just want to be factual.
right.
Someone says it's connected to the brunch spot. It's on the same block. It's all shut down. Okay. But the shooting
It
did
is?
not take place at the lounge. It took
Oh,
place at the brunch spot. See,
oh,
when you do an investigation, it's very important that you be as factual as possible.
it
Many
is.
people just say things, but you want to pay attention to where stuff technically is, not
Oh,
where it assumptively is. And so we
ah,
believe that we are sure in our information. It
oh.
happened at the brunch spot. Number 2,
So it's allegedly, possibly, we're sure. Uh, Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, Foxy. Jed doesn't understand any of that.
we want you to know that the second person that arrived on the scene
Uh,
was Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes.
you already said that.
He is the second person, because the first person that was on the scene was trying to conduct life-saving CPR maneuvers,
The first person on the scene was the one that shot the guy.
to which Andrew Holmes reportedly told them
Ugh.
to stop giving chest compressions because there was GSW wounds to the chest.
Did he just repeat himself? Do I have him on a loop? Uh,
Andrew Holmes not only did that, but he also called 911, which is a
wow.
foiable bit of information.
Oh,
When the first responders got to the scene, Andrew Holmes left. The third thing,
this has got to be on a loop. Is he looping? I- Is he looping or is it me?
is that there were not 4 shots, there were 3. In the interest of getting down to the facts and to the bottom of it
Was
and the
it 4 or
truth,
3?
you want to be factual. So
Right.
with that being said, again,
Uh,
INA has obtained exclusive audio of this event, this
really?
encounter, to
Ah,
which I believe, as we authenticate, that we will be shared with you all on Investigate and Advocate.
you are absolutely 100% right, Rita. And I am working very hard to put that all together so people will understand. Thank you so much, Rita.
Tonight
Ah,
at some time.
at
Other
some
things
time.
I developed. Oh, and that we know for a fact that
Wow.
right now, as I am speaking to you on this live stream, that the state's attorney's office has entered into the Village of Dalton, and we don't know exactly what they're doing.
No. Could they possibly be talking to witnesses and maybe the police, chief of police?
But that is based on our monitors. So
I'm very proud because I told y'all
There's
we was
no
going
proof of that
to
anyways.
answer your call
Yeah.
and get to the bottom of it.
Got
and
it.
already, we're already given factual information. So, pray for all parties involved. We extend our condolences, and we don't have a side. We will only report on the side of truth and justice. And I do want
And whoever pays the most, allegedly.
to also be extremely clear here for the critics. I've been an advocate for 17 years.
You've been a chaos agent for the past 7 years. And that's not alleged because, Jed, I'm going to prove it in conscious fashion. Not today.
I know how to advocate, and I know how to figure out what I need to figure out, and I have enough relationships in my city, in my state, to get to the bottom of most things. I have not spoken to the Clean House administration concerning.
And like Shay said last night, why would you even mention that? Well, why? And who is a part of the Clean House 2025? Was it 2025 campaign? Who is a part of the Clean House 2025 campaign? Right. Okay, go ahead, Goofy.
This matter at all. Don't try it. I hope I said something that added value to your life.
You know what, Jed? I say, and a lot of people say, I hope when you say that stupid, ridiculous remark. Actually, you do, Jed. You give me a lot every time you come on live stream. So you do add value to my life against you.
Also spoken to individuals connected on to family members of Mr. Capri. I have no interest in impeding justice. People have called from all kinds of places. I only have one interest, and that is moving for the sake of justice. God bless you.
Right. Okay. Nikita. Where are we going now? We're gonna go to that, oh my goodness, that stellar performance that you did last night. And Jed, fuck you with this bullshit. Who wrote that? Anyways, who wrote that? I'm sorry, chat. I was lathering up with, some of this, 30 copper tone because I'm gonna go out and sun myself after I get off of this live stream. And then I got a bunch more stuff to do. So uh, let me make sure he's on 1.5 speed conscious because oh now I always tell people watch the live chat, watch that live chat, because it's important. We don't have to worry about it here. Don't have to worry about it or Shay's. For anybody else. Except Jed. Go ahead, Goofy. Oh, well, let me get past your stupid intro.
Can I get in on this? I want another one, too. One.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
To investigate now.
Breaking news. Let me make sure you guys can see the chat. Okay, let me squeeze him over a little bit more. There it goes. Okay, go ahead. Come on. Yeah, I know. Okay, go ahead.
Navigate when justice finds no rest. I am your host, Jedediah Brown, as well as the proud commander for the culture. And I want to basically thank you for coming and being a part of this broadcast. The first thing I do want to do before I get started at the very beginning is to let you know that this system, unfortunately, has malfunctioned on me a little bit. And so I'm not able to see.
His system is God.
The controls. But another thing, it also appears that the title is incorrect. The title is looking like it didn't update. I will basically be trying to go back and update the title. But I want to basically come on here very briefly and talk to you guys
is about an update about a case that we decided over with less than 72 hours ago that we were going to get involved, as people have reached out to us to address the shooting incident between Mr. Rucker, the businessman in Dalton, and one of his employees, Mr. Capri.
Why did you call him Mr. Barker? We'll get into that sometime.
Who I'm not sure where he is a resident is, but also in an incident in Dalton, an incident that many people are aware of.
Yeah.
Please excuse me if my words are not coming to me as they should. But what I'm going to do, for those of you all who may not be aware of the situation,
Could it be because your PR, Nikita Cloud, wrote a speech out for you? It's a question. I mean, Nikita Cloud is PR for Dalton, right? So, you say Clean House didn't contact you. Did Nikita Cloud? And is Nikita Cloud gonna write what you're saying?
I'm going to remind you and or show you exactly what we're talking about as of last night's reporting of this incident, which was also another nudge in Investigate and Advocate deciding to take on this matter. But this is the latest update from ABC 7, but not the initial one. I will come back and then I'll give you the update.
Okay. Where is it? Hello? Hello?
Rob and Judy, an emotional city council
Finally.
meeting here in Dalton tonight as a mourning family demanded answers.
Shame on you. My son is dead. And nobody has been charged.
Oh my gosh, what's that noise? Oh, my mother's got the TV on. It's got this Bob's Discount Furniture on there. I wonder what that was. Yeah, exactly. Scott, we're gonna compare Jed on this channel to Jim Jones, Umar, and Charles Manson, and probably some other ones too. But now, this grieving family is up at the podium. I really want you to pay attention to Jed's chat and who INA really is.
The mother of Capri Alston denounces Dalton police and municipal leaders in the aftermath of Alston's killing at a local establishment.
The Dalton Police Department is investigating. Mom and Dad, I've spoken with you guys. We met in person. I've spoken with both of you on a number of occasions since this has happened.
Last month, Alston died during an altercation in downtown Dalton. A male suspect was arrested and eventually released without charges. Alston's father tonight.
And I understand process. But listen, process is painful. I wake up every day seeing my son laying on the ground. I see it. I see it. I see it. It's painful. The ultimate charging decision comes from the Cook County State's Attorney, not the Dalton Police Department.
Now, if you notice Shay's chat last night, there were so many praying hands and so much symphony. I think of symphony and Cynthia. Sympathy going out for this family. You're not going to see that in Jed's chat. If I can't say anything more, their words tell it all.
Killing has sparked outrage in a village that has known controversy. Former Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard showed up after the meeting demanding answers.
Remember when it was me? For any little thing, I got broadcast all over the news. But now that this tragedy didn't happen in Dalton, no one's talking about it. It's like it's getting swept under the rug.
Other supporters say the case illustrates police shortcomings in Dalton and that the state should do an independent investigation of what happened to Alston.
They're incompetent, they're corrupt, and there needs to be a formal investigation into Dalton Police Department.
And late tonight, we received a statement from the Cook County State's Attorney.
Now, that was Trina Downs. I want you to watch Shit Girl here. Through all of this tragedy, I want you to watch Shit Girl.
Office saying they have not received a request from the police here to review this case for criminal charges. In Dalton tonight, Ravi Bajwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay.
So undoubtedly a hard thing to watch and to know that people are going through. But what I do want to also show you, just as a single receipt.
Shit Girl. Were those finger waves? Laughing emoji. Are you kidding me? Are you really serious right now? You see, these are the people that I'm talking about. There are good people. You're gonna get sick and tired of me hearing it. Shit girl is not one of them. You're a bitch. You're probably Jed's bottom. You are a disgusting. Through this tragedy, this family pouring their hearts out. What do? Laugh at Trina Down's hair. Good on you. Way to go, you bottom-feeding bitch.
How we came about to even talking about this. I'm not a content creator, and I do not broadcast things that I feel that we either shouldn't or aren't asked to look into. And so in saying that, we decided to address this after seeing many people reach out to us asking us to help this family get justice. And in that same time frame, which was 48 hours or a little bit over 53 hours ago, we then saw the reporting on ABC 7 News. It was very disheartening. And so I'd asked my team over 48 hours to look into this matter, and I want to thank them publicly for always remaining available, being very diligent and extremely thorough, because I believe that they are unsung, completely underrated, and then sometimes underappreciated in the spaces to which they utilize their expertise in the interest of justice. What I have a problem with is that there are individuals who is looking to utilize this to fix a gripe and or to exploit it for their own benefit. It is something that comes with the territory and or to take shots at other individuals, to which this video will not participate in doing any of that.
How does this tragedy come around to you? And Detective Rachel laughing at shitheads comment. I want you to let that sink in on who these people are. They could give two shits about the grieving of this family. Please listen to Shay. We're not covering Dalton or the Southland anymore, but we are exposing these Detective Rachel and Shit Girl. You're disgusting.
That. But I've watched some of the reportings, and it is so sad to see individuals who will not do anything other than give an opinion try to present themselves as a source.
You people could give a fuck all about this family's pain, because all you're doing is laughing at somebody's hair.
Or a moral compass. I won't use this video to deal with any of that specifically, but I'm going to be honest. The core of me and the inception of me doing any of this work was in the interest of justice. This is families and organizations and communities that are impacted by this in real life and in real time. So we should only stick to the facts.
Right.
If you're going to do it answering the call for the people who need the resolve. But I know for a fact that it's like beating a dead horse, because you cannot expect someone without a soul to act like they have one.
Yeah, like your
But
chat.
it's really sad. Some of the things that I've seen in this. And in less than 60 hours, not even a full 3 days.
You gotta order coffee.
INA, well, first of all, let me show what I was about to show, because I want you to understand again.
Yeah, please do.
This is just a reference point. I did not ask for her permission. I just picked a random person.
Oh.
In my inbox.
A random person. No connection at all.
But a message like this one was not the family, or we have not verified residents. I literally just picked one. And the question was, can you help this family get answers? To which I did respond at this one. And my response to her was,
I'm working on it with a heartbeat. I wanted to show that because I want people to understand that every single day I do get messages of people asking for help with all kinds of things. I oftentimes am.
All right. The only thing you're doing is sitting on your ass with bored. But why don't you address Dr. Nikita Cloud? Kind of funny you leave her all out of it because she happens to be PR for the village of Dalton. Okay, go ahead, Goofy. I got stuff to do.
In a space where I have to determine with the availability of resources if I have the ability to be effective in doing so. We had no intention on getting involved in this particular case, and I'm saying all of this for a ton of reasons. One included is anything that happens in Dalton does not mean it is going to automatically get a response out of me. I do not live there. I don't work for the community of Dalton. I'm not colluding with any government officials there. I'm just a man that is skilled, using my skilled expertise, and that is resourced and have a reach to get down to the bottom of things. And I will continue to do that wherever I choose it to be appropriate. I'm not specifically focused on Dalton. And so I want to say that in humility because I also had some people tagging me saying, "You're awfully quiet now." Some of these same people was asking when I was very loud, then I got quiet. So that particular case is very heartbreaking and gut-wrenching. In less than 60 hours, and I believe.
So you just lied again and again and again. And look at your stupid chat. Uh, you said you were getting involved, and now you're not. And there's your eye again.
Believe that this separates us from the YouTubers and the people that just got the ability to have.
You are a YouTuber. You are on YouTube.
Opinions because they have social media.
Ugh.
We do real work, and I want to submit this to you all in the best of our ability, the facts as we know them. And that's number one, that these two men had some kind of knowledge of each other because we have now come to the understanding that the gentleman who transitioned, and we have extended our condolences to the family and friends.
And I echo Shay. He was murdered in cold blood. Murdered in cold blood. He didn't transition. Transition is like on a train or on a plane, and you transition to another flight so you can transition to get to your destination. You idiot.
And the loved ones. This gentleman who transitioned was an employee of the man that is a person of interest in his transition. This is an employee and an employer situation. That dynamic says a lot. Number two, the second person that we found interesting is the second person on the scene of this shooting. That number three, we specifically, even though they now we understand are on the same block, this happened outside of the brunch spot, some brunch spot that is owned by Mr. Rucker. This altercation happened outside the brunch spot, and the second person after the unfortunate incident that showed up on the scene would allegedly be
Anna Belcher. Do you work at the brunch spot? Kiana Belcher, do you have anything to do with, well, it used to be Melanie's Fitness and dedication to a mayor's. Go ahead, Goofy.
Dalton trustee
Oh, sorry.
Andrew Holmes. I've also written on my Facebook page some of the things that we've come to understand about his interaction with this incident, and that he did call 911. He did give his opinion in the matter, and when the first responders showed up on the scene, Andrew Holmes left the scene. Can you all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat so I know.
Why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep saying as soon as emergency personnel showed up, Andrew Holmes left the scene? Is he a paramedic or something and just, left the guy there? His chat is not moving. Go ahead.
No, you can't. Then the fourth thing that we understand is
What?
that the state's attorney's office was, in fact, in Dalton today. And it is our understanding from our monitors that they were conducting interviews or conversations. But as of right now, there is still no knowledge of any charges that have come to anybody. Did I say everything? I feel like I didn't. Give me a second. Let me go back and make sure I didn't forget those facts. But I did put it on my page. So why?
I know a little bit about why you clear your throat like that too. It's not an allergy. But go ahead and read what Nikita Cloud sent to you, allegedly.
Why am I saying this if I put it on my page? Because people catch it differently, they learn differently, and they're in different spaces. And they're going to see this at different times. Number one, some people are going to read, some people are going to watch the video, some people will look at a picture, and some people you need to repeat it. And that is why we're doing this broadcast after we've already written things for people to read.
Exactly.
So give me 1 second so I can make sure I gave the facts as we have understood them. Okay. Happened at a brunch spot. Andrew Holmes was the second person on scene. He also called 911. There were 3 shots that were made instead of not the 4 that people have said. The state's attorney's office was there conducting some kind of an operation, and we have not reached out to Clean House. I have not reached out to Clean House concerning this matter, and those were the updates that we had at the time that I made the post. And so the last thing that I wanted people to understand was that we had obtained audio. I had not fully been able to vet that information.
Excuse me there, Commander. You had a nice little trick on well, call it play on words. I know Shay covered this. I can't remember what Shay. I'm sorry, Shay. I was tired yesterday. I was working pretty hard. What did you just say?
I had not fully been able to vet that information with my team. I had not at that particular moment. I had not at that particular moment saw the audio. But what I do want to do in the interest of, but I said, because people are supportive of our work, I said that we were going to release it. And so what I want to do for the sake of my integrity is I want to, 1 second, because I have a lot of responsibility right now. I got a responsibility to my word. I got a responsibility to the public. I got a responsibility to the process. So I'm going to be as considerate as this as I could possibly be. So now what I want to say is that we have exclusively through the thorough work of my team, we have been able to ascertain not just audio, but this is a video. This is a video. So it's not just audio. We now have video.
Look like a picture to me, but go ahead.
But now I want to report to you we have different angles of video, meaning that there are other videos that we have now also obtained. So
did you hand them over to the police? Or does the police already have them?
So with that being said, I have sat down and looked at the videos. I have listened to the audios. And in that, 1 second.
What? What are you going to do?
Give me 1 second, because where is it at? Okay. It's right here. All right.
Oh, sorry, chat. I'm waiting to pause it.
So I got a responsibility to the public who supports me. I have a responsibility to my word, and I got a responsibility to justice. I am fighting for the interest of justice and will work behind the scenes based upon the things that I have now seen and heard myself in this particular situation.
When has ever, in one instance, has Jed worked behind the scenes? See, he says that in every case. I'm here for backup. We'll be working behind the scenes, right? Go ahead, dummy.
Situation. I will pray for the family and all that are involved, the families and all that are involved. But for the final thing that I want to show you guys on this particular broadcast is that I did say that we would show the video
the audio. We will share the audio. Now I know that there's video and multiple videos that I've now seen myself personally of this incident. I'm going to.
Why is your blink rate going through the roof? That's another indicator. People, blink rate goes through the roof. You're lying your ass off. Okay, let's put it like that. Let me get back to the computer. Checking on mom. She's doing okay. Now she's napping. Okay. Go ahead.
Direct you to this post. This is the father.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. You said that you did not contact Clean House 2025. You did not contact. Did they contact you?
Of the gentleman who transitioned tragically, unfortunately, and this is a receipt that after speaking to the father, and this is what he's wrote. I spoke with Jedediah Brown and has agreed out of respect for my family, due to the grief and anger we feel, will not release the audio of my son's transition. I want to put a lesson there for those who will watch this video. I never say killing when somebody tragically transitions, because I don't have that kind of power. None of us do. To leave this earth and this body and be determined by God to be brought to him, you will never kill. You go to the next life. Killing only happens if you don't go there, you go somewhere else.
What?
So because I don't have that kind of authority, I would never put that on any soul.
What? Shay said it best. Please, please, check out the Real Late Night Crew, because he said it better than I could ever.
And so we say transition. So he transitioned, but out of the respect of the wishes of the family and the conversation that I had with them, we will not be releasing neither the video nor the audio. I will not even share this with those leaders in my organization that haven't seen it or aren't privileged to certain levels of information. But I do want to say this. You guys have called, we have responded. We did well in less than 60 hours, to the point where we're the only ones, the media doesn't even have the audio nor the video of this incident. And so I'm saying that because people won't put honor where it's due. I thank my team because y'all did a stand-up job. I thank God for always validating our reach, our resource, and our work.
Well,
but I am not going to betray my conversation to the Father. So that will be the reason why it's not going to come out from us, but it does exist. And
exactly. That's why I absolutely love watching his chat.
And in that regard, I'm going to pray for all of the parties involved and hope that justice is done correctly and that justice is done.
Sorry, chat.
And that justice is done thoroughly in the best interest of everybody, again, that is involved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 questions and then I'm going to get off of here. And I'm doing that because that is what we customarily do. And then I'm going to get off.
So you showed no evidence, no audio, no video, no nothing, like you promised everybody. And please go over to the YouTube channel so we can reveal all these receipts and all this stuff and everything. Okay, go ahead.
Off because I have some other stuff that I need to attend to. But to the people who've watched the foolishness, this is the difference between me and them. They will never have the ability to even say something like this, let alone prove that they have.
What did you prove? What did you show? A blurry picture. That's all you showed. I could go to TikTok, Twitter, anything, and show a car. How's those cars working out for you, by the way? You didn't prove anything. You didn't say anything. You didn't give any information except for, I allege, PR for Dalton. Cloud gave you a script.
Have the capacity.
That's
and
what I think.
Any narrative or any spin, I'm not a liar. I would not lie. We did not talk to the Clean House administration as it relates to this stuff. I have not spoken.
You have not spoken to them. Did they talk to you? See this little wordplay he uses? Go ahead.
To the mayor about this stuff. I have not asked. I was not spoken to the police chief about this stuff. And so anybody who would try to present that, I'm putting it on the record now, that would be false information. But, and if you want to have any type of recollection to that, just remember, we was your number one source for information during the Tiffany Henyard administration. We released stuff that no one else had. So we do our job. We do it.
And Phinia Dukes never got any justice. Alexis Wilson never got any justice. Andrew Holmes never went to jail. As a matter of fact, Jason House put him on the ethics committee. Tammy Brown going after Mama Hill never got any justice. Gosh, there's just so many failures in your life. It must be rough on you.
Thorough, we do it effectively. That's why people still call us to this day. If there is no question, I don't see any. It looks like it's lagging a little bit. I'm going to give it 2 more seconds, and then one more minute, and then I'm going to get off of here because I don't know if there's a delay in that.
There's no delay. Nobody's talking.
What are your thoughts on the meeting in Dalton yesterday? Oh my God. I did not watch the meeting.
Wait. Here's my thoughts on that meeting.
Announcements at this time.
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to be recognized.
Okay, I'll go
Exactly,
with
Potato. I'm sorry, chat. I was
Trustee
doing
Belcher.
something.
Okay.
Checking on Mom.
Well, they're leaving out, but I would like to say this, and I'm saying it publicly because while I understand that someone has lost their life in tragedy, they have made this a political spectacle. I have not worked for DeAndre Rucker since 2023. If anybody fact check or whatever, they would know that. I feel it has not only created chaos in our community, but the police department has been in contact with whoever and is doing their job. Just as they're stating, and whoever is here, all the things that's going on Facebook, Instagram, everything. I have children too, and they're seeing my face plastered all over the internet for something I had nothing to do with. I was at home minding my business, and I feel it's very unfair to keep being attacked on social media with something that I had nothing to do with. I'm not employed by the person, haven't been employed by the person in more than 3 years. And I feel it's unfair. Smith & Wesson sell guns. Is everybody accusing everybody that's employed by Smith & Wesson? I just feel that it's unfair, and I'm sorry for their tragedy and their loss. But at the same time, people have to realize that people have families, and they have made this tragedy a political spectacle. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, Trustee Stan.
And I apologize to the chat.
Good evening, ladies.
When I've been checking on Mom and doing a few things, so I've missed a lot of you, and I do apologize for that. Which one is Goofy? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I already did that one. Okay. Go ahead, dumbass.
In Dalton yesterday, I'm not fully aware of it all, but I did hear it was a complete shit show. But some of the things I said, I did mean. I said in the beginning, I think that people need to be going after justice and not other stuff, and I think that is a big component of some of the activity and the behavior. There are grieving families on both sides. There is no win for the community on any level, and people need to also stop just saying shit that they're not willing to research, fact check, or investigate. How do you instigate something you didn't confirm? That'd be the weirdest thing for me. I've never done it in my life, even before I became mainstream in the work that I do. I've never gone somewhere to agitate something that I did not investigate. Or you know what? Never mind. That's not true. I did it before I realized how damaging it is and how it doesn't age well. People do it too much. Everybody, they say opinions are like assholes, but that don't mean that every asshole.
No, you got that from me. I've said that frequently in the past. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But in typical Jed fashion, He uses Shay's words, Berg's, Reality Check TV, My Brother in Christ, Critical Smoker, myself, so many other people. He uses our words and shifts them into his own, which makes him look stupid because what you're about to say makes no sense.
Whole opinion needs a voice.
Ugh.
Some farts are silent. I don't know. I tried to make it make sense. It didn't. That didn't age well. It sounded better in my head before it came out. Will you turn over the recording to the state's attorney's office? I don't fuck with her. I don't like that bitch, but I will tell you this. I believe that every bit of information that's pertinent to an investigation should be given to the proper authorities, and I have never not cooperated with doing so. Anything that we're able to obtain, obviously, will be given to the proper channels. It's actually a standard of mine. Did you hear about the fires this morning in Harvey? I sure did, and that's why I'm worried like a motherfucker about building me some houses out there. I'm so sick of them people in Harvey and that stuff they got going on. But now I also know that it was 2 houses that was on fire, and due to the level of the heat, it caused the other 2 houses to be on fire, and then they called for backup. So yeah.
So in other words, Jed, you're not building homes in Harvey. That's going to be your escape, right? That's going to be the big escape over these homes in Harvey. Sorry, chat.
They need to basically be out there whooping anybody ass that got a lighter or matches in their hand because somebody ain't acting right. Next, how is Kiana Belcher doing? Because there was a lot of fingers pointed at her. I've not talked to her about any of that. I don't know. I just said that. I did not speak to the Clean House 2025 administration concerning this situation at all. And
fuck.
And I don't know how she feels. I have not watched the meeting. I did hear some things. I have been told about stuff in a briefing.
Oh, this mouse is driving me
I was told about things in a briefing. But let me say this. I think I'll say
shut up. Mouse. You see my mouse? Fuck Kiana Belcher and her feelings. Oh, she must have PTSD.
Some things I have been told about stuff in a briefing. Your camera is too low. I was told about things in a briefing. But let me say this. I think I'll say this. One of the things that I heard is that about the employment status. I don't know where she sat with that. We were looking into that, but I do know that at one point Kiana Belcher was an employee of Mr. Rucker, but now also we understand that Capri, which I believe is his name, saying it right, Capri was also an employee of Rucker.
Prove it.
I don't know the time frame. I don't know if that was active.
I do.
At the time of the incident, I just know that that he and her were both employed with the gentleman at some point. And then the last question, there is not another question. So that is what we have. And in that, I will say, because of the conversation with the father and our agreement, not.
You didn't have a conversation with the father. It was a text message. Well, not even a text message. It was a post. You didn't have a conversation with the father. If your version of having a conversation with somebody is, tiptoeing on that piece of shit computer, well, it's probably better than mine. But if that's your assumption of a conversation, you're stupider than I thought. Well, no, you're not.
To put this out, acknowledging both their pain and their anger, frustration, and trying to process all of this. It is now my instruction to my teams to close this matter. In other words, there will be no further updates at this particular time unless it is reopened for whatever reason. But we do not find it a viable thing for us to continue to look into this matter or give our resources to this, because obviously there are other channels.
So in other words, all the blubbering, all the promises that you made on Facebook, you were going to release all the evidence, just like Las Vegas, right? The recording of Andrew Holmes, right? You're going to release it all, right? Never happened.
That need to address it. So we'll let that happen. We'll take it over to prayer. But as far as our involvement, we are now closing this matter for INA. We will no longer be involved. And so again, our prayers and well wishes out to everyone that is impacted and involved. We extend our condolences to the family and friends of Capri, and our prayers to the family of Mr. Rucker, as well as him, as prayers for
Mr.
both sides, all sides, and obviously for the village of Dalton, who just can't seem to get out of the news cycle. Even saw today something about water bills. I'll tell you one, I will say this: if I did have an opportunity to have a conversation with Jason House, I would say that there is one man in this world who I wouldn't want to be. That's you. On God. No, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Hope I said something that added value to your life. Peace.
Yo.
Ugh. So that's it. Goofy didn't have anything. Your piece of shit mods are the most disgusting people on the planet. You live in the sewer, and that's the only way that you can speak is sewer rat talk. Now, the sun is shining. The lawn is calling me, and the chair is there. I am all nice up with copper tone so I can get the proper tan so I don't look goofier than my neighbors. Anyways, where's my outro? And I will talk to you later. I will be working very hard on getting all of these videos that I have synchronized so you can tell this mangy mutt and his grifting, lying ass. So, have a great day, everybody. Be safe, and we'll talk to you. My heartfelt prayers to that poor family.